doing?
Good.
Randy had a beard till about a couple weeks ago.
I've seen that. I like that. I like the beard.
I did too.
Jeremiah, I shaved off. Jeremiah said, "You look 15 years younger." I said, "Well, I'm gonna shave my head now then."
I think I
Please don't.
shaved with a razor. I think that might be the first time I shaved this year.
Really?
Yeah. Because I just use my head trimmers.
I shaved yesterday.
Did yours grow much?
It will.
I know. Well, it takes a long time.
I thought Randy's looked good. I mean, it was
Yeah.
gray, but it's natural.
Well, it makes you look a lot older when you got a big white beard.
Best one he ever grew, and then he shaved it off.
I did like it. It did look good on me.
I thought it did too.
That's all right.
I like
But he
the
likes
face
a
too.
little bit slick faced.
Yeah. I think I kind of look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle when I'm completely shaved. Paint me green.
Did you have a beard or a goatee or what'd you have?
No, I just, like I said, I shave it like once every 2 weeks with just my trimmer just to keep it from getting wild, but
Not like your daddy?
not right yet.
You probably can, can't you?
Yeah,
Randy can't, takes him a long time.
it's getting gray now, you know, all through here.
Oh, my beard's gray, but she took care of that last night.
Did you do it for him? Do you
She
do it
always
for him?
does it, yeah, she does it all the time. But my hair ain't never started turning, so I'm not gonna have a gray beard with brown hair.
Yeah,
My hair's never been touched yet, and I'm 62 years old, and that's its natural color.
yeah, holding on good.
But
huh?
this was as gray as he is. So I'm not gonna let my beard be gray and my hair be brown, so. If my hair starts turning, I may let them both, and I may dye them both, I don't know.
Now, did he just have a more easygoing life? Is that why his hair's like that?
He always said I didn't worry about nothing, like he worries all the time.
Dad took care of him.
I was the firstborn, so. You're the firstborn,
Yeah.
you ain't gray yet.
No, I mean, it's.
Well, how would
it's
you
creeping.
know?
It's creeping a little bit. You know, it's creeping. It ain't gray. I mean, if I
I've
grow my
got
hair
some,
out,
but
it's
I
dark.
just, yeah, I ain't got much, I mean.
I got some pepper in there, or salt, I guess. Salt along with my pepper now. These girls got gray hair.
Ain't got no gray hair. They're beautiful, what they are. They take care of their papaw. Not Nikki's dad, neither me. I'm just kidding.
You get older, you have a beard just like your papaw.
Yep.
You'll have to shave.
You know?
Or dye your beard.
All the
Or dye your beard.
Moses women have big beards. Big ones. They gotta get them lasered off.
Rebecca ain't no Moses
I'm not a
woman,
Moses.
so.
Yeah, she ain't
You
gotta worry
just
about it.
married into it, so. You got Moses in you. Jens will be growing a mustache next year.
Little Rock's got a nice beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does grow a good one.
He got a good
I grew one, what, in my 20s?
Yeah.
For
A while.
5 or 6 months or something, I rocked it.
You used to have long hair too, but you quit that too.
I had it back out to about here. Well, maybe about here.
Didn't you have like one side shaved one time?
I always kept it shaved on the sides and in the back. I've never grown it all out, which maybe when I do it next time I'll do that. Because it's always just grown from the top. And then when I take it out of the ponytail, it looks like it's grown all the way out
Right.
everywhere. But I've never had actually
Let it go.
the sides and the back. I don't know what I look like with a full...
Did Rita's family keep their hair mostly, or any of
yeah.
them balding?
No. Now I'll tell you what, the Patrick guys, they went gray, you know. Like Harold, my Uncle Harold, he was like gray at 20.
But George,
George?
he's gray now.
He's gray now. I don't know. It seemed like he had that dirty blonde hair for a long time.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Now, you know, I was looking up genealogy. George and all them are cousins. Like, not because of the marriage of Nancy and Jean, but just they're our cousins from down there. They're our cousins. Susie and Crystal and George and all them, they're our cousins.
Is it Moses or Derms?
I think Moses.
I always like Susie. She's nice.
I got it
I
all.
like
I mean,
them
I can
too.
look right on the computer and tell you what it is, but it's like, yeah, when we found that out, I was like, look, there you go.
Who's Crystal?
Susie's daughter.
Oh, I don't know her at all, I don't think. on, I think she's on my Facebook, she may not be,
Susie's,
I think she might be though.
So you my nephew and my cousin?
huh? Now, I'll tell you what, I don't know if right around in here, but yeah, it sure is funny if we go getting into, what is it, Elmore and Hazel, because then it's like, Elmore's dad and Hazel's dad are both grandparents to us. You know, I think it's the dad, or it might be the mother. Yeah, no, it's the dad. Yeah, so, yeah, there's a,
It's on telling.
I remember when I put it up there on the
Joshua,
Moses page there, it was, you know, I showed both of my ways that Joshua is my great-grandfather. He's my 6th great-grandfather, and he's my 8th great-grandfather.
did you know there's another way?
I'm sure there is.
Grandma 80 was a Moses. She didn't go by Moses.
What was her last name?
Went by Thomas, but her dad was a Moses.
Yeah. I was going to say there's all types.
So Joshua Sr. had like 4 or 5 boys. I don't remember how many he had, maybe more than that.
Okay.
Elias is our grandpa, Holly D's our grandpa, and John's grandpa. 3 brothers, and they're all 3 our grandpa.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
probably
didn't
didn't know about John.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I think I just knew about the other 2.
Grandma 80 was illegitimate.
Because I remember when I called. I remember when I
Filmed.
put it together, because on that Genie site
Chad, you didn't say it.
it had Hazel's path in a certain way, and when I started connecting things, she changed from being like a cousin to or from a grandmother to a cousin, or so, and I was like, why is it doing this? And I'm like, what did I type in wrong? And I just got to looking, and I was like, I didn't type in anything wrong.
It's a bloodline.
That's what it is. Just how it is.
Yep. Yeah, you probably didn't know about Grandma 80 being a Moses.
I like
seen
the TV stand there.
Thank you.
I gotta
So,
look.
too,
I gotta
and-
check it out
Mhm.
and double check against some
Yeah,
stuff. Somebody.
I got that one at a flea market
I
too.
love old furniture.
Yeah, me
the
too.
Daughter.
Well,
It's built
antique.
sturdier.
Who's the
Do
one they
y'all go on
found
that
out was
127 yard
Joshua's
sale and do
dad?
that ever?
Yeah,
You
we've been
remember
a
his
few
name,
times. I don't go as often as.
Oh, I love it.
Somebody
She
done
did.
some
Randy goes.
genealogy.
Yeah,
and,
to where
Well, we
Figured
don't
out the
wanna
father
start
of him.
with the whole.
which
Yeah.
was just within.
Usually I forget
Well,
about
I
it,
John
and I'll
or
remember
Levi
it
Yeah,
like
John
that
maybe.
weekend. And
Man, it's,
Somebody
I love
put
it.
in
We found a lot of,
on there, and
we
I
don't
haven't
like
double
those
checked
junk
it against
pretty
the
much,
other.
I mean,
They put in.
but find a lot of stuff I like doing.
The
Yes,
sister
your screen
of
doors
Joshua.
have been wanting.
Yeah, I got me an old screen door put on my
And
man
the
cave.
line links
Uh-huh.
down to
It
somebody.
fit it perfect too.
Like
It was
you had
old
it-
side of the
So
house
if
and
it's
it
Yeah.
true, then there's
didn't have to
another
cut it or
branch
nothing,
of
it fit right in
Moses.
there.
Yeah, which there
Yeah,
is.
you can
but
find
I
just
mean, like,
about
a
anything.
found one.
Yeah, it was
Going
neat.
through
But
there.
I haven't
It was
looked into
pretty
it yet.
cool.
I meant
We
to
used
ask
to
a
have old
couple
screen
of
door
our
on the
older
stove,
ladies who are more into the
but it burned,
genealogy
of course, I'd love to have it back. You
Well,
know,
they know.
Kern's
Talking
braid
about
door
it to
pushers
Mark
on
or
it.
somebody
Yeah.
today.
So this one reminds you of the
All the
old
Moses
store
people in
door.
the county pretty much.
It
come from
reminds me, I gotta
Joshua.
find me a door pusher. We can
Joshua
find them,
moved
but them
from,
things are
like
expensive.
South Carolina or North
They're,
Carolina or whatever.
they're kinda
they
high,
come
I just
from.
ain't found one I wanted
You know,
to
you
get.
probably had brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You can find them,
They
they're not,
stayed down there.
they're not real
So
cheap.
they're live,
Yeah.
there don't have to be a bunch of them.
Yeah, we got some good
Yeah,
antique
yeah, it's
stores
just
around
matter
here.
if you
Right.
figure
we
it
get
out.
some over
But
there, but
back then, they
they're
didn't
not
have
open
one
on
or two
Sundays
kids.
Yeah.
up ours.
They had
And
8 to
you were in
12
Sydney,
kids
right?
Yeah.
most
Yep.
of the time.
Well, we've been to Tony's took us to them one on Main Street,
Mm-hmm.
and they got some old stuff in there. I don't do old furniture much, cause I ain't got we got, our house is full, so we ain't really got nowhere to put it. But we like to
It
place
just seems
old
to me
stuff.
like doing that genealogy, something like, you know, back then they, you know, they were born at home, a lot of them was, so, I mean, may not even be no records much. And then they'd have them all at a courthouse, and then the courthouse burned up, so it ain't like now where everything's in the computer.
Yeah,
You know,
And then somebody puts in there something, how you know it's right.
yeah.
And when you plug into it, you're getting all that information that
Yeah.
might not be right.
That's why I said it's like on some of that stuff, I haven't even got into it or fully acknowledged it yet
I mean,
until
where
I
did we well, who come over?
compare it to other sources.
Who come over? We're not Native Americans, so somebody come over here. Some
Yeah.
Moses came over here from England or Ireland or someplace.
Now my Patrick side is pretty well That's documented all the way into like the 13 or 1400s or something, if it's all correct. You know what I mean?
You're probably from Ireland, Patrick.
Well, we're actually more Scottish, I
More
think.
Scottish and French, right?
I think it was something like that, to where I was always told, because they didn't know, they only knew what their parents told them. So Harold and Rita always told, as far as they knew, he was kind of Native American and Irish. And it looks like we're more Scottish and French or something, so I don't know.
Well, ain't
And
there a
is
test you
Native
can do
American.
now that
Yeah,
tells you?
yeah, I haven't done the actual DNA blood stuff. Everything I've been doing is all, I guess, kind of
So if
old
we do
school,
a
old school,
DNA
new school book work.
If me and Rocky done a DNA, would we come back identical from what percentage we are, or could that be different?
I assume it'd be pretty darn identical, you know what I mean? It'd have to be,
Wouldn't you take a little bit maybe from another one, or?
maybe,
Randy's adopted.
tell him that.
She didn't want the boy, she had the best one first.
Kept trying, didn't they?
Yeah, they got Gina and then they quit.
Yeah, messed everything up.
They got messed everything up. They got Gina, that's what they was wanting.
Mhm.
She fit, she gonna be a mammal.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
I saw that.
Yeah. She's gonna be a mammal. She's, what, 50?
all
She's
yins
51
all
this year.
yins are mamawed and papawed up now.
Tell me about it.
You be there one day.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, sooner than you think. It'll go by fast. You might not think it will, but it will.
So when I become a grandpa, I'll be a great grandpa.
You ain't made that yet. Only one's got a shot at it
He's-
right now is Gage.
I was gonna say Gage might
Yeah,
be
he's dating that girl pretty heavy again, I reckon.
So we bought a new house
Did she?
Yeah, she sold that one.
back in the winter.
Yeah.
It looks like back in like the 70s or something.
Oh,
And
She's
it
still
had
in
never been
Calico?
touched.
Mhm.
Older bathroom. What?
You've got to see
It's
it.
awesome.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
got
it
the
looks
old
like
furniture
way
and
back in the
everything.
50s.
Those bathrooms, they last forever too. the way they
Oh,
built
it's
stuff back
just
It's amazing. I love it.
like Happy Days times or something, that bathroom is. And she said Steve wanted her to change it, and she said, I'm not changing it. She
then. Oh,
said,
good. She's saving it.
And it's
She
got
said, I'm not
the
changing
old
that.
couch from like the 70s in the
Yeah,
living
in
room.
the living room. But that bathroom, I guess it's a bathroom, right? It looks so pretty.
Yeah. That old
Looks-
house
Oh,
is-
it looks
It has
nice.
chandeliers in every room.
Oh, that's cool.
It was I think a doctor owned it at one time.
Got an old intercom system that
Yeah,
still
the old
works.
school, yeah, still
My
works.
parents have that in their house. It still works.
Yeah, theirs does too. Got a big swimming pool, but now it
There's
needs
big
a lot of work.
smokehouse they
Right.
Cook out in and all.
Doctors owned it, it was out there next to the hospital, Jellicoe Hospital. Somebody tried to break in on them up where they lived, some stoner, doped up guy.
Yeah.
And Joey never did feel safe after that. They sold it and moved up there.
Hmm.
They got him. He got put in jail and got prison time, but she wasn't ever comfortable there no more.
He was just trying to get in there and rob the
Well,
place.
he knows he was in there and he was still trying to get in. He blowed away.
He
No.
blown away right
Yeah.
now.
I said,
Wonder he didn't get
I
blown
was
away.
about to say, he would've got blown away all right. Yeah. They know I'm in there and they still willing to try to come in. It won't be good.
Mhm.
I keep a ton of guns, so I protect my family.
I
Yep.
don't know if there's anything there anymore. I've just been
But
sitting on
I
it
ain't.
here for a couple of years.
Daddy's is getting weak. Don't do nothing anymore. My muscles is leaving.
As long as you can lift yourself up out of the bed
I
there.
have to. She helps me.
Yeah, does she?
I work a couple nights a week, off.
Well, she just takes care of your face and gets you out of bed and everything.
Hides my beard, trims it sometimes when I let her. I still take my own bath, so
Yeah.
yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can take showers by myself.
You don't always like to, though, do you?
Not always.
I have to make it.
All right, let's drop it. My girls are sitting there thinking they don't need to know that stuff.
What, you don't take your G.I. Joes in the bathtub with you no
No, I
more?
quit that.
Oh.
I quit doing that. I
Do
quit
you
taking-
girls ever take toys in the tub with you anymore?
Probably not.
I don't know, we haven't like had a bath in like 2 years or something. I mean, I think like
I bet you're starting to stink.
No. No, we have showers, not baths, though.
I know what you mean.
Like,
I've not had it.
That's the secret to Rocky's brown hair.
Yeah.
That's not brown, that's dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt. I don't wash my hair.
You go
it's how you
lay
really
down
keep
in
the
the
gray
creek
color.
mud over there
Yeah.
for a
All the
while.
dirt.
If you don't never wash your hair, it won't wash the dirt out. It stays brown.
Yeah.
You
don't
took
want-
a shower, all that'd be white.
Yeah. It looked like Randy's.
I take too many showers, that's how come my hair is wet.
It was whiter than that. You dyed it.
No, I ain't dying.
Oh.
Guess the light's too low.
His beard
nothing
was
to it.
really white, man.
Didn't
His
do
beard
nothing to
was
it.
white. I ain't took a bath like you said in forever. That's my phone.
I don't remember last time I
I just
took
take
a bath.
showers too,
I
honey.
took an Epsom bath before.
Yeah, I don't know, it's been a long time since I took a bath.
Took a bath.
Sports update.
Nice. Can't think of last time I took a bath. Might have been the 80s.
Oh,
I ain't had one in a long time. I know just take showers now. Baths take too long. You just sit there and soak and
In your own dirty water.
Yeah.
in your own
I
dirty
think
water.
it's more like kid thing or a relaxing thing.
Mom does that.
Yeah, it's-
Some bath bombs.
Hers hers is because it's a kid thing. She likes to play with her toys. She pretends like she's doing her candles and her wine and her
She's
music.
got a rubber duck in there.
Yeah, got her Barbies.
Yep.
Bubble bath.
She hides them from you girls so you won't play with them.
So you don't cut their hair.
Remember when you take bubble bath and you make yourself a little bubble beard?
Yeah, I remember, really the only time I ever took bubble baths was when I come down to Nan's. I made a little rock getting there.
Yeah, she always done you.
She'd let us do the bubble baths and we'd get in there with 20 action figures and a couple boats and we'd be in there till the water was freezing cold.
Well, he stays busy, that boy does. Cutting
Yeah, I
hair,
see
mowing
that.
yards, he's always busy and buying something. He bought some kind of little backhoe thing here
Got some kind of backhoe.
a week or two ago.
Yeah.
When is election?
Hebrew dropped out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ain't over yet. It's May the 17th actually, but he pulled his name out of it.
He's too busy, huh?
Yeah, he ain't got time to do that. And it's just,
Said he ain't got time to be a politician. huh?
politics is just, it ain't no good. Politics ain't no good. I told him not to do it to start with.
He's still playing his music too, right?
Yeah, he does that.
Go check on the dog.
Politics is just dirty. Politics is dirty. Just what it is. It's dirty. But I'm glad he pulled. I told him to do what he wanted to do, and I definitely helped him, vote for him, back him. But he pulled out, and I was glad.
You never know, it might be something he wants to do when he's older and he slows down a little bit.
Well, I don't even see where he thinks he had time. He's run his barber shop full time, and then now he's mowing grass all the time. You ain't got time to run a jail. I mean, how big's your backyard? Pretty good size?
Yeah, decent size. It's right out there. But,
Is it? Is it still out there?
Let me
well, I was
make
just
sure.
saying it's right out that way.
Let me make sure. Yeah, it is
Not out
pretty-
there?
Pretty good
Is it
size.
from the front?
Yeah, it is nice. Nice yard. Plenty of yard, actually. Yeah, that's nice.
My cousin gave us a
Run
pool,
around in there and do
4-foot
that.
pool
Well,
to
that's
put
enough.
up
What was right there,
for the girls
Darrick?
this summer.
Swimming pool.
So
Okay.
hopefully, the weather
You got a
stays
good
nice the
backyard,
next
actually.
week or so. Put the
Yeah,
pool up.
pretty good backyard. Plenty of room back there. Enough, anyway. Where hug you, Papa? My babies. You too.
Come here and hug your papaw's son.
Don't be giving my hugs away. Go over and hug a real man now. Hug a real man. Where your daddy come from? Oh, you should have been a Moses. My girls would be Moses right now.
Got a nice covering back there where you can get
You
the
know
shade.
You're ignoring me.
What?
I said you should have been Moses. They'd have Moses' last name right now.
Yeah, well, they count as Moses.
I know. Rita wouldn't let me. So Rita wouldn't. She didn't give me no option on the picking the names. So.
Yeah. My
But that's
mom,
fine.
things would have been normal. I'd been a Moses, and then you guys would be a Moseses.
And then Nikki should be a Moses, and that's who right now, but
We'd just be a whole couch of Moses. Yeah.
you still Moses. You girls are still Moses. You got your papa's
7
blood in you.
Moseses equals 70 Toeses.
You'll always be a Moses, part Moses anyway.
You ever think about that? There's 70 toes sitting here right now, just hanging out. I'll make serial killer happy.
69, I got one cut off.
Did you do one?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
I'm gonna say she do that for you too?
Yeah, she done that for me too. She cuts my toenails.
I do.
I can't bend
I
over to get
I
them.
kind of spoil them a little bit.
I can't reach them.
Well, it's better than them not being cut then.
That's right. You know why she does it for?
It claws me at night.
At nighttime, she starts getting scratch bombs, then she cuts them off. I cut myself too. I said, you're gonna cut these toenails. I scratched my leg. I said, you're gonna cut these toenails off. They're killing me. It's a beautiful day, ain't it?
I generally, these girls, I trim their toes here and there.
Just chew them off every once in a while.
Yeah. While they're sleeping. They don't even know about it. I got some videos of it. I'll show them when they get older.
I don't think you won't see it, girls. Your daddy chewing on your toes ain't something pleasant. Is it? No.
Where's your turtle at? You said you had a turtle.
Oh, he's downstairs.
I bet it takes him a long time to get back up them stairs. Couple years.
He can't get up himself.
He's on step 3 next year. He'll be on step 3.
Yeah.
Is he in a tank?
Yeah.
He never get up in the stairs, will he?
Sometimes you let him out in the yard, but it's like when it's a nice day, maybe.
Yeah, I'll let them get out and get some sun. It's good
How
for
big
them.
is it? Big one, small one?
When I got him, he was about like that. Now he's about like so.
Oh, he's got a pretty good size then.
His name's Survivor. There was 3 of them.
Snapping turtle?
No, I can't remember what they're called. I looked them up. They're general, I can't think what they're called right now.
Kind of regular woods turtle?
Yellow belly slider or
Yeah.
something like that.
Will he try to bite you?
Yeah.
He hisses.
What does it eat?
It's turtle food. It's turtle food I get him, little shrimps and stuff.
What's turtle food out in the wild?
I don't know, just different things. There's different
Grass.
stuff.
Moss, different
Yeah,
things.
whatever little things they can catch, little fish.
Bugs
or
or
something.
whatever.
Yeah, bugs. Guess whatever they can get.
Uh,
But he just always I buy him the store-bought turtle food. It's got everything he needs. You know what I mean? And then he gets little shrimp and crickets and stuff for treats here and there. The little freeze-dried ones. And just get them at the pet store.
Cool.
How,
Must be feeding him pretty
how
good.
long does a turtle live?
He's expected to live for about 40 years. So
Wow.
he's
He's about 20, right?
yeah, he's like about 20, yeah, or 20 right now. So if he lives to his
You
full,
had him 20 years?
Mhm.
You had that same turtle 20 years. Wow.
His my mom was dating this guy named Randy, and his daughter Michelle brought down 2 bearded dragons and 3 turtles, and then she left and left them all with me. And the bearded dragons and all the other turtles died, and that one, that's why I named it Survivor, because it's the only one.
You had it 20 years.
When she left the tanks there, she didn't know, I assume, they were fish-like tanks. They weren't heat tanks. They didn't have heat for them. So if they all have been getting the heat, they'd all still be alive right now, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
And it was winter time too.
Yeah, and it was down in my basement. And, I just, like I said, I thought the tanks were. She was like, everything you need. Here's the tanks. Just feed them. Do this, you know. And they just froze. And I didn't know it. They always like to the
And
bearded
that one
dragons.
made it?
Yeah, that one just. That's why I call it Survivor. It's just.
You get him a different tank?
Yeah, he's got heat lights now and
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like I didn't know. You know.
I wouldn't have
somebody who I thought I knew how to care for them,
But
told me just do this, so that's what I did, and I was like, why are they?
When you go around the
Why are they
lakes,
kicking it?
remember you ever see any out in the woods?
What's that?
When you go out in the woods walking or whatever, you ever see any out in the woods?
Maybe like at the river sometimes, poking their head
Those
out the
big
river.
monster ones that you see like at the zoo, they have like 100-year lifespan, don't they?
Yeah,
What?
some of them.
Them real big ones?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
say
see
some of
it.
them can live to be like
Guarantee
200
it.
or
Well,
something
I
like
know
that.
they live a long time.
Those big old tortoises.
Which in the eagle coming up here?
Oh, yeah.
Flying.
Randy's car,
Randy didn't, probably didn't even see it.
You said it was what?
bald eagle.
What'd you
Flying
say?
we go
Over his
there.
car or
Over
something?
his car.
Oh, over his car.
Exactly.
I love seeing them, they're pretty. You don't see them out in the wild that often. There's some around Laurel Lake too, but you don't see them much. There was one in my backyard a couple of times. A few years ago, he used to land out there, and I don't know what he was doing, but I ain't seen him, she ain't seen him again in, what, 3 or 4 years?
Looks like as illegal as it is to even have a feather or anything, you know, nobody touches it, looks like they'd be,
Didn't Scott have one for a little while?
Eagle?
Yeah.
I don't know, you ain't allowed to have no eagle.
Well, I think he found it injured or something.
I know Dollywood got a place for them and they rehab them and they have ones born and then they turn them loose down in Tennessee somewhere, like around the lakes and stuff,
yeah.
trying to populate them again, so. They got a bunch of them down there.
Just say, it seems like they'd be, and I don't know how many predators they have out in the wild, you know, they're pretty bad.
Probably humans is the worst
So they
predator
like
they got.
endangered or something?
I mean, I think that maybe they used to be, but it seems like for 50 or 60 years or something they've been, you ain't allowed to touch them or do nothing to them.
No, they're on endangered species, they reckon. They don't have no season for eagles, hunting seasons.
Mm-mm.